What's up guys, this is Tampatec and this is the Narwal T10. This is the first self-cleaning mopping vacuum system. So let's go ahead and check it out. We're going to open it up and set it up and see if it's really worth the price tag of $1,100. But if you pre-order it, it is $920. So you do save a lot of money if you pre-order it. So if you like it, check out the link in the video description below to pre-order yours and save a lot of money. Oh yeah. This is it right here. This thing has some weight to it, which is good, I guess, because if it's cleaning up using the two mop pads, it would probably clean up better with some extra weight behind it, right? These are shocks, so it could go up on rugs, and it actually has some good tread on there. Look at that. Right here, there's your start button. You just simply press the start button to start cleaning. Of course, you can use the app too. And this is the laser, 360 laser, which maps out your house and uploads that to the app on your phone, which is pretty cool. And here's the ventilation system right here. So everything gets nice and dry and there's no mildew or mold that collects inside the system or the mop pads. Oh, there's some foam right here. Let's go ahead and open it up and take this out. Alright, so all the debris comes in here and then collects in this container. To open it up, you dump it, and I probably would check on the filters once a week just to make sure everything's clean. To remove this, you just pull this out like that. So I like that it has multiple filters. Here's the QR code, so let's go ahead and do that. It's available for iOS and Android. So let's go ahead and I'm going to click on Android. And I'm downloading the file right now. It's not available yet at the App Store, and the reason why is because this is going to be released June 1st. If you do decide to purchase this, make sure you pre-order it before June 1st to save $180. I got prompted on the bottom to install this, so because it's not in the App Store, it's an unknown app because it hasn't officially released yet as of now. So in June or July, I believe this app will be in the App Store. So let's go ahead and click on unknown, install unknown apps. Click on that. You may not have to run into this, but since this is brand new and this app is not in the App Store, then I'm gonna have to go through this. Hit back and hit install. Install anyway. All right, it's installed. Let's go ahead and open it up. Take a look. All right, we have to enter the email and verification code. So make sure you set up your email, then check your email inbox and enter that verification code. And right here, you want to add your device, hit the plus, press both buttons together until you hear a prompt.
The robot is starting up. Please use when the white indicator light keeps on.
Press and hold for 2 seconds.
Prepared for connection. Please follow the instructions
There
on
we go.
app.
And that is completed. Hit next. Now if you can't find Narwal on your Wi-Fi list on your phone, what you should do is hold these two buttons down for like 2 seconds. It tells you right here. And once you do that, it'll start the search and it should show up on your phone. It looks like it's connecting. It's at 51%. So that part is done. Let's go ahead and set this up. All right, let's take this off. Here's all the accessories. All right, so this is the wastewater. Tells you right here. And this is the clean water. So let's go ahead and fill that up. Here is the cleaning tray, and it has some ridges and bumps on it, so I guess that's friction, so it can really clean those brushes good. And it drains through the holes and it gets sucked out into this bin right here, the wastewater. So let's go ahead and leave that empty. And we're gonna go ahead and fill up the water. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit start.
No map. Please press and hold the home button on the base station to do the mapping. Start mapping. Please clear obstacles on the floor and keep doors open.
I mapped out actually just my room for now, and it knows where the dock is right here. So I can hit start.
Start vacuuming.
And I can check out the map right here. There we go. Got some pet hair, Cheerios, and dirt and leaves. All right, so if you want to pause it, you can hit pause.
Paused. Press the start button to continue.
And this, of course, display. This if you want to send it back home to charge. You want to add an off-limit zone. Just set that up right there. And hit OK. Select. And go back to room. It's going to save. And that's it. Wow, it slows down. It knows, I think it knows that there's something there. It's kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and send it back home.
Returning home. The robot is in the base station.
We're gonna remove this. Okay. And let's go ahead and remove the bin. And you just simply open it up on this side right here. And it looks like you got pretty much everything. Now anytime you're done dusting or vacuuming, you just pull this off and put these magnetic mop pads on. They do come with extra mop pads, extra brushes, magnetic border strip if you want to block off any rooms, and extra filters for the container. And it's simple Velcro. You can take it on and off. So let's go ahead and set this up. I'm going to put this one there and this one there.
Switch to mopping mode. Please restart the task.
Oh, it knows that it's in mopping mode now. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and hit the home button and put it back in the dock.
Returning home.
And we're going to spill some tea on the floor and see if it does a good job picking that up. Alright, so if you want to put the detergent in, this is after one cleaning, by the way, and I have a 2,000 square foot home, so that's after one cleaning. And basically my whole house is vinyl floors like this one. So here's the clean water. This was once full. And let's go ahead and, there's two ways to open it up. You can open it up this way, or you can open it up this way. And there's a filter in there you can swap out. I think there's two extra ones, and you can reuse them, I believe. You clean them, rinse them out, but they do come with extras with the system. And so there is safe detergent you can use. So you want to fill up the water and basically drop this in, and then you wait 1 to 2 minutes for it to dissolve. And you want to make sure you fill it up with water first and then drop it in, because it'll actually dissolve and float to the bottom. And there's the QR code if you want to buy more. And let's go ahead and take one of these sheets out. They feel pretty thick for the most part. It smells like daisies, actually. Let's go ahead and drop it in, see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it dissolves instantly. Wow. It's kind of weird looking. That's really strange. It's kind of satisfying to look at. Oh wow. Yeah, I see why they want to fill up the water first. So I'm going to actually fill it up with a little bit more water. Now I've been using the Narwal T10 for a few days now, and I can tell you this much, the pros and cons. The pros is that the mopping feature is fantastic. It's twice as good as the D-Bot I used a couple of years prior. I did a review on. And I like the fact that the mopping pads rotate really fast and they have slight pressure down on the floor, and it goes back, rinses the pads, fills up with fluid, goes back out and finishes the job. It's not running around dry and rubbing against your floor. It actually goes back and fills up with fluid again. Another thing is that the con is that it's not self-cleaning, where it empties the dirt and dust and debris into like a trash bin. So you do have to pull out that bin, the dust bin, manually and dump it in the trash can. So even though it's self-cleaning is the mopping feature. It washes, rinses the mopping pads, and it would actually dry out the pads. It does take over an hour for the pads to completely dry, but it does dry, and it does do a great job drying. So I leave this as a dedicated mopping robot. And then I have my Neobot, which I use because it's self-cleaning, but it's not a mopping robot. It just cleans up, it vacuums, and it empties itself. But this is a fantastic device if you have a big kitchen. The Narwal T10 is great for people that have a big kitchen, or even a restaurant that has a kitchen that you want to keep clean. So after owning this for a few days, I gotta tell you, I love it, and my wife loves it, and we set it in the kitchen, and we really use it as a dedicated mopping robot. We do have another robotic vacuum that's self-cleaning, but it's not a mop robot. This is awesome because it's self-cleaning for the mopping feature, but with the vacuum feature, it's not self-cleaning. You would actually have to open it up and then pull out the dustbin and manually dump the dust and debris into the trash can manually. But we don't care about that feature. We just care about the mopping feature. And we had this set in the kitchen, and it's been working terrific. And if you look at the mopping pads, they're relatively kind of clean looking, and they feel dry. So it does do a great job drying and rinsing, washing the pads. And even if you do want, wash these pads, you can just simply peel them off, it's velcroed on, and then use the extra pads and slap those puppies back on, and then you're off in the races. With the guidance, I like the 360 laser guidance. It works terrific in the app, and you can really see everything what's going on in live. It does go straight back to the dock, no issues whatsoever charging. I don't have to line it up perfectly. The mopping feature works twice as good as the D-Bot I reviewed a couple of years ago. The vacuum feature works good, and I do like the fact that it comes with all these extra supplies like the brushes, the mopping pads, and the filters. It does a fairly good job avoiding obstacles. It does have a really big wastewater tank and clean water tank, so it basically, you'll run that probably for a few days before you empty it. If you do it once a day, you probably will empty it maybe like on the third day. So what I would do is I take the wastewater, I dump it in the toilet, and then I take the clean water, fill it back up to where the max line is, and then drop the detergent pad on, on top of the water, and then after a minute or two, it dissolves, and then it's ready to use, and you just hit the start button or use your app and hit the start button, which is really nice. If you wanted to avoid any rooms that have rugs, lay down the magnetic strip or just create off limits in the app, and that would block off that room. If you guys are interested in the Narwal T10, it is $180 off if you pre-order it, so you can get it for around $920, and it's going to release June 1st. That deal ends June 1st. If you guys are interested, click on the link in the video description below. If you know anyone that has a big kitchen or owns a restaurant and wants to keep their kitchen clean, go ahead and click on the share button below and share this video to them. Help someone out. Subscribe and hit that bell notification to stay updated on the latest tech videos. Later, guys.